now we are going to discuss about the how we can write the papers. Most of the students are struggle to how to collect the content and how to write the papers in that one. So for that one, the first thing you should know that to write the papers, first we have to collect the informations, introduction part, then existing work, everything you have to collect and you have to store in the separate file. Then after that, so we have to take the template from the particular journal website. So here you are no need to worry about that one. So we will give the template. Okay. So it's a general thing. Whenever you are going to submit the paper to any journal, then you have to find the format from that website. So that is the thing. But here we will give that format, everything I will discuss here. So there is no issue. You are not worried about where we download that template like that one. The second one, as Sar said, it's a plagiarism one. So it is an important thing. Your plagiarism should be less than 30. Sar said it's a 30. I stick on that one 20% like that. But we can allow up to 30%. So plagiarism, we can check the plagiarism. So at student level, so you can check the plagiarism in the some free online websites there. So I will list out the website. You can go and copy, paste your content and you can check it. What is a plagiarism level? Then if the level is more, then again you have to rewrite your sentence and you rewrite your work. So that is the thing. Plagiarism, it is a very, very important one. Plagiarism, you have to take that. So the content organization in a papers, so you have to take the content. The first, it is abstract level. So abstract, it is maximum, we can use the 200 words in brief description about the values. So what are the things we have to include content that is abstract? So introduction about your title or introduction about it's in only one line. So objective, significance, existing method, proposed method. So what is the tool you used in your project? So that also you should mention in your abstract. Then you have to give the conclusion. In abstract itself, you have to justify that one. 30% it is improved one or 25% it is improved from the previous one. Like that, we have to give that information. So entire thing, it is a one line like that. So the common mistake, what we are not taking that one, not writing the summary. So we are not taking the summary of that one. So not purposing our own work. So not summarizing our entire project. So these things we have to include in our abstract. So that is the important thing. You should include these things in your abstract. So one more thing, it should not be too much background or too much information. So it's a crisp and it's a brief of the one paragraph. So it should not be more than 200 words. That is the important thing. So you should include the your results. That's important one. You have to mention one line your result. So this is the 20% is improved the existing one, or 30% is improved from the existing one, or something you have to mention. If possible, you can mention the numeric values in percentage. Okay. So that is abstract. So then it is the introduction part. So detailed explanation about your title or what's your field and project concept. So that should be included in your introduction part. Then basic concept, objective, aim, everything should be included that one. Then one more important thing in your paper. So you have to write the last paragraph. Then what are the forthcoming sections? The section 1 is introduction. The end of the paragraph, you should include that. Section 2, it describes the related work. We discussed about the existing method. And section 3, it takes the proposed method. Then section 4, it discusses about the results and conclusion, simulation results, software simulation results or the hardware simulation results. Like that, we have to give some brief information about the entire structure of the paper in the end of the end part of your introduction part. So that's the last paragraph. Okay, so in the introduction also you can give the 3 paragraphs or the 4 paragraphs, depends upon your work. That's a detail. Okay, so that is the important thing. One more important thing, we should the proper keywords in your project in paper. That's a maximum. We use the 5 keywords. That's enough. If any project title, what it relates to that one. If anyone search, then they use that particular keyword. So if you are going to search the any topic related to your one, so you can use your keywords like that. Here we can use the proper keywords. That's also important one. That's a maximum 5 keywords you can give here. Okay, that is the one. So literature survey, the second part, the literature work or related work or existing method. So it is an important thing. So what are the problems you found in that literature survey? So you can name it as the literature work or related work or literature survey or existing method. It's your own. Okay, so it is you can use that one, but you have to give the details about the literature survey with the different methods in your project title or in your design. So what are the existing methods are available, how they that methods are discussed, and what is the advantages or what are the disadvantages, you should mention. That is in the paragraph wise, or you can take the sentence wise. That is the important one. So it is very, very important. Existing method, you should find out the any paper, what is the method they used, the particular author. So what is the significance of that method? Then what are the advantages? Then what are the drawbacks also? You can mention in the part. So that is the thing. So then one more important thing, you should include the literature survey, latest papers or the recent publications. That is the important one. Because some students, they mentioned that's a literature survey, it is the 2000 or 98 or 2002, 2005, like that one. You can include the old paper, that means that gives the basic idea. But it should be the some recent papers. So I insist that at least 3 to 5 papers, you should take the recent publications one. That's an important one. So that recent papers, you have to use your comparison in your result discussion. Adi recent paper le ravali. Okay. So you should not compare it to your work or compare with your results with the 2000 year paper or 2005 year paper. You should compare your results with the recent public publication. It may be the 2018 or 2017, 19, 20, like that. If you go very recent, it is very added advantage. That is the important one. Then another one in literature work, your paper, existing paper or the paper related work paper, it should be in the IEEE or the Scopus indexed, elsewhere SA indexed or the Tyler Francis or Web of Science indexed papers. So that is the important one. In your reference list, at least more than 50% in a best paper, you should include the more than 90% of the paper should be in these categories. Okay, so that is an important one. So in your reference, it tells that how much your paper is good or how much you are work in that area. Okay, how you compare with the existing method. So these are the some publishers and some indexed papers. So Scopus or elsewhere, SA indexed and Taylor Francis, Web of Science. If you use these references for your papers, then it is very, very more advantage, and you can easily have the good paper results. Then end of the section, so you have to find the shortfalls of the existing method. What are the drawbacks of the existing method? Why you are going to propose your new method or your proposed method? So that things you have to give the last statement in your literature work or the related work or existing work. So what is the shortfalls or what is the drawbacks in the existing methods? Then how you are going to overcome that methods to your design, your proposed method. That is the literature work you should do. Then in a proposed design, the next chapter or the next section, detailed explanation of the proposed methods you should give. Then reason for the proposed method, how it works and what are the reasons. Okay, you have to mention that things. Block diagram, architecture, flowchart, mathematical expressions or equations. If anything, then you have to give and you have to explain in detail of that things. That is the important thing. Okay, that's a proposed design. Then result and discussions. That's a simulation results or the hardware result. You should show and comparison with the reference papers, at least 3, and from the latest papers. As already I mentioned in the existing work or related work, you should include that papers and you have to compare with your results, at least 3 that from the latest paper. Then only your paper is the good one and you can take that one. So then one more important thing, proper discussion. How your proposed method is the best compared with the existing method. Okay, you give this justification. So 10% from the existing one and 15% from the existing one. So how much you adopted that things. So that things you should discuss and you should give the justification in your results. So that is the important thing. Most of the papers, the last year, we found that the students, they copied the simulation result and just they put that one, the simulation results like that, they put it and wrote online like that one. It should not be like that. Your papers, what you have done in your proposed work, that should be explained with the justification in detail. So that is the important. So that is the one. So the reference and the conclusion and future work, give the conclusion of the proposed work, as well as you have to give you some idea about the future work possibilities. That is a good paper. Once if you complete the process, then you have to give the conclusion of your proposed work and you can give the some ideas or idea about the future work and possibilities. What are the possibilities? Suppose anyone take the reference of your paper, then what are the possibilities they can do that future work? You can give some ideas. That is the important thing. You should include these things. Okay. Acknowledgement, if necessary, you can give that acknowledgement. Otherwise, you can omit this one. Then references. Okay. The proper reference and citation should be included one. Then select the reference style as per the journal specification. I will mention the details in the later slides. This uses some reference style manager. So I will give that demo how we can use the reference manager and easily we can do the reference process. You can change the one style to another style. That is possible. Just it automatically take the reference of your entire paper. So that is one important tool I used here. That's a Jotro. So Mendeley is also one is available. Job references also available, but is a best free tool. It automatically reference your cite your papers in the paper inside that one. Automatically it consolidated your reference list also. That's possible. Okay, I will show that things. Okay. This is some examples. So IEEE style. So you can see that one. This is the square bracket one. Important. Then author name and double quotes, the paper. Then after that, the journal name. Then finally, volume number. Here there is no volume number. So that's why directly put the year. So year, volume number, everything should be included one like that. That is the one style. IEEE style is a standard style. Then one QR style is another style. So it is also, it gives this model. That's a one dot. Then author name, paper title, and journal title, journal name, and year. That is one. So here is another Harvard style. These are the some styles, but we use the IEEE style format. We can use the IEEE style format. That is the thing. So different reference styles we can use it. So that is the one. So paper format in your paper while you are preparing to that one. So it is a single column format or the double column format, but IEEE format we can use the double column format. I will send that paper format. That's a paper model in IEEE format. Then you have to prepare the double column. That is a double column format. So that is the one. Specific, either it is a IEEE format in the journal or in the conference one. It is a journal format. We use the journal format. That is a double column method. We can use it. And things in IEEE while you are prepare your paper format. Okay, it should be the, it's a very important thing. It's a page layout. It's IEEE format. You can select the paper size. Yes. Any issues? Hello. Any doubts? Page layout. The paper, that's a A4 paper size. You can select the page layout format and you can fit it that one. And top it should be the 19 mm. And bottom that's a 43 mm. Left and right that's a 14.32 mm. Then it's a 2 column format. Between the space it should be the 4.2 mm. I will show that things. Please wait. It's open. Yes, this is a single column format. Just a minute, I will open the double column format. Yes, here you can see this one. Yes, it's visible. Yes, so you see this one, the paper, it's a A4 size paper. Then important thing, that is a top, it should be the 19 mm. Then bottom, it is the 43 mm. Then left hand side, that's a 14.3. Right hand side, that is the 14.32. Like that. Then between these two area, here you can see this one, here, this one. So it is possible, just you can click here and you can take the page layout format. That is the page layout. That's a custom margin. Just you can give that custom margin model. That's a, here you can see this one, 1.9. These things you have to make it. That is the one. So then second one, the column between the two columns. Here you have the option. It's a 2 column option. Yes, whether visible. Hello. Yes, 2 column option. 2 column option. Here you can have the spacing value. That's a 0.2 m, 0.42 value. So that is the spacing you can give it. So this is the point spacing one. So that is the important one. It's a paper formatting. Then how we can write that papers. This is the page layout format. So what are the font size you should use in your paper? That is a different font size. That's a title. It should be the 24 Times New Roman. That's the important one. Then that's a single column. Author name, it's 11 font size. Level 1 heading, it is the 10 the Times New Roman. I will forward this PPT and I will forward the template also. You can check, everything should be in these values. Level 1 heading is a 10. Author email and address, that is a 9. Table content 9. Everything it's a regular and Times New Roman. The table caption, it is a 8.1. And that's a abstract only, it is the bold. Abstract only in the bold one. So remaining things, it is the normal one. Remaining, it is in the normal format. So title, all title and author details must be in the single column. Your content, it should be a double column. Title and author details must be in the single column. So that is the one, you have to take that one, single column format. As already I have shown that details of the paper, then it must be centered. That is the important. Then your name, you have to use this one. You can use your name normally. There is no issue. Okay. Usually you write the name first, and after that you can write your initial or the family name or int name. Okay. You can use your own style. That is no issue. You can use it. So application. So you have to give all the details. So Narayana, here I'm forget about the detail. Department of ECE, Narayana Engineering College. Sorry, spelling. That is a Gudu, AP, India. That is a Gudu, AP, India. So email address is compulsory for the corresponding author. It is not mandatory for all authors. You should give the first member. Who is the first member? That member email address is enough. Okay, that is the one. Heading. So in your paper, you should not use more than 3 levels of the heading. The first heading, then after that you can go for the level 2 and level 3. So the first heading, we can call it the section heading. That's the font size 10. Level, it is a centered and numbered using the uppercase Roman numerals. So for example, if you write the introduction means, that is a capital I, that's a Roman, then introduction caps. Everything should be the caps. It should be centered. It should be centered. So that is the one. Then for example, 1, this is a Roman letter. Okay, this is the introduction. Then the 2 level, the heading must, in that one, your acknowledgement and reference should not be numbered. Introduction, literature survey, proposed work, simulation and results, conclusion. Everything you should number as this one. There is a Roman numerals. Roman numerals. It's a 1, then 2, like that. You can give the 3, then 4, like that. You have give like this one. But acknowledgement and reference should not be numbered. That is the thing. So most of the students, they give the numbers in the reference also. It should not be numbers. Then it should be the lowercase. It's look like this one. It should not be the caps. Then level 2, you see this one. It's a level 2. It's a left justified. Left justified means the content should be in the left side. Okay, content should be the left side. The heading should be in the left side. Then one more thing, the number is heading is mentioned as a uppercase alphabet. That's a example A, B, C. For example, in a proposed method, you have the 3 sections. That means the first section you can put A. What is the section name? Then second section you can put the B. Then third section you can put the C. So that is an important thing. You should take that one. It should be the left justified. Section 1, the top level 1, it should be the center one, but level 2, it should be the left justified. Okay. And one more important thing, it's italic. It is italic. It is not a normal. Same Times New Roman, you can use it, and it should be the italic format. Italic format. The level 3 must be indent and italic and numbered. Okay, numbered is a Roman, that is a Arabic number. That is a 1. Okay, then 2, like that. Okay, so then you can write the what is the heading. Then after that you can put the colon. After that you can put the colon. Then here you can start with your explanation. So that is a level 3 in particular section or the particular part. For example, proposed method, you have the 3 levels, means in the 3 level, third level, it should be numbered like this one, and you can write the name. Okay, and you put the colon. After that you can explain the same thing, same content. Okay, so that's a body of the level 3 section. Immediately follows the level 3. Level 3. Okay. Figures, how to name the figures. Figures and tables must be centered. It should not be left justified or it should not be right justified. It should be centered. That's a centered. You can use the control E keyword in your, you can select the figure or you can select the table and select all, and you can use the control E. That's a center alignment. If you select all the content and use the control J, means that's justified. Both left and right justified. The shortcut key, it is a control E. That's a centered. Okay. Large figures and tables may be span across both columns. Suppose if you shrink the figures in the single column, if it is not visible, means you can expand that figures throughout the 2 columns. At the time, you can change the format from that portion only, and you can make the single column. That portion only, figure portion only, and table portion only. Okay. So that is the important one. We have to take the one. Any table figure that gives more than 1 columns which must be positioned. So the figure name or the table name, it's a very long, means we can use the left justified. Particular figure 1, that information only we have to left justified. Figure should be the center. Then figure caption, it is Arabic numeral. That is a Arabic numeral. That means 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that you have to use. Then caption, it's a 8-point regular Times New Roman font. Example, you can see here, that's a FIG.2. Okay, that is the one. So it is a small caption one. We have used this single line and centered. But multi-line means we have to justify. That's a figure 1. Okay, that is the thing we have to use this one. So the figure should be, this number should be typed below the figure, not above the figure. Okay. Table, it should be right in the top. The table must be numbered using the uppercase Roman numerals. Table caption must be centered at the 8-point regular point. Every table caption must be capitalized. For example, section 3B. Okay. The caption must be placed before. You can see this one. This is an example of the table. Table 1. Then here the table name. Okay. This is the table content. This is the table content. So the table 1. Then after that you can use the table 2. Like that you can use. And that's uppercase Roman numerals. That is the thing. So that's on Roman numerals. That is the one. Figure only we can use the Arabic. Okay. Figure only we can use the Arabic. The remaining things we use the Roman letters. Links and bookmarks and references. Okay. So in your most of the students copied the content from the Wikipedia or some other pages. And the links, it will be an active one. So you should remove that links and you can rewrite the phrase. That is an important one. Then references. Section must not be numbered. As already I said, the number should not be given the number. The 6th reference, like that. It's a reference there. That's all. Okay. It's 8-point. Okay. Use the regular and italic styles. That's a Times New Roman in italic styles, or you can use the regular styles. Okay. This numbers, we can use that one. So this is the method how we can arrange the papers, the content. The first part I discussed about what are the content should be present in your paper. Abstract, how you should write the abstract, how you write the literature work or the existing work, then proposed work. That part, it gives the content. Once if you have the content, then you use this paper format and you have to make the paper, it's a perfect paper. That is the one. The third part, plagiarism.